Guys, it felt like first period. I mean, Demko was really good, but you guys had a lot of chances. Kreider looked like he got in front of that. I don't know how many times. Did frustration set in after that? Because the second period, it felt like there was a drop-off, or how did you guys see it?
No, I think it's a good assessment. I think a little bit of the same last night. We had some looks and didn't quite go in, and then you got some great looks in the first, and then you leave down two. It's maybe a little discouraging, but you know, it's a National Hockey League. As you can see, things can change quickly, and we got to have a better response in that second period for sure. So obviously, when the pucks are going in, it's a little bit frustrating, but I think the response has got to be stay with it versus allowing two more the other way. And when you're going down four, it's a pretty big hole. So stuck with it to the end, and we've competed in all these games we played in, but obviously a little bit of a frustrating result for sure.
There have been these stretches where you guys can see you're clearly generating chances, and you guys have talked about it as well, but is there something to finishing, or is there like just the final finishing touch? Do you feel like that hasn't been there as much lately?
I mean, yeah, I guess results-wise it obviously hasn't been there as much, but I mean, like Strome said, you're getting good looks, and it seems like one of those stretches these last few games where, I mean, I don't know how many backdoor looks he made of saves there, and especially the first period. But like Strome said, you don't want to get demoralized with that. And maybe we got a little deflated being down 2-0 after a good first period. But yeah, I mean, I think we've been getting some good looks, and the puck just hasn't been going in for us. I don't think it's a question of guys necessarily ability to score. It's just one of those few games where the puck doesn't go in for you.
Ryan, do you think there's been a little bit of it's been a little bit tougher for you in our tenure over the last stretch of games?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a results business, right? And we're finding ways to win games, but obviously you want to produce as much as you can, right? Because that's what you're dependent on for the team. So the work ethic's there, and the compete's there, and the will's there. We just got to find a way to bear down sometimes to get that goal. And sometimes it's the difference in a hockey game, obviously. And we got one late, so maybe we can build off that a little bit. But obviously, you start pressing a little bit, you get a little frustrated, but
Do you see anything different in the way teams are attacking?
Not really. Obviously, I think the games are a little bit tighter at this point in the season, that's for sure. I think lower scoring games. And I think the goal today was a good example. I think we got to do a little bit more of that. Me and whoever we're playing with get to the front of the net. And, greasy goal is a little bit of a cliche, but I mean, at this time of the year, that's the way they're going to go in, right? And especially when, you're fighting it, not fighting it, but, when you want to produce more, I think sometimes just I've sat here and said just simplify, and it worked tonight. But obviously we got to build off it. We got to try to produce more. And I think there's a bunch of guys that maybe gripping the stick a bit tight right now. And we're in a lot of hockey games. We're playing good hockey as a team, I think. But obviously to score goals is what we got to do. So I think it's a fair question for sure.
Adam, after you guys played so tight defensively yesterday, was anything different in your mind tonight?
No, I mean. Just there was maybe a breakdown on that first one, but they get a little rush at the end of the power play in the first, and two deflections in the second. But I think you seem to press a little more when you do go down, and that sometimes leads to chances against. But no, I don't think it is anything with us offensively or defensively. It's a few deflections here and there. That stuff happens.